The movie starts off with a flashback that's being narrated by Urvi. Tanuj Virwani. It is the flashback and a series of events from his past that has defined his present. The flashback starts off with a fashion show organized by his event management agency in Phuket, Thailand. And after completing the event successfully, Urvi and his colleagues go drinking to celebrate. It is here that his friends challenge him to speak to a rank stranger, Sunny Leone, for a few thousand rupees. An attempt to win the bet gets him introduced to the stranger who, in turn, introduces herself as Selena. What follows after that is unlimited liquor drinking by the two of them, which ultimately lands them up in bed together. But the very next day, when Urvi gets up, he finds out that Selena has already left the room, without leaving any details of her whereabouts. And when Urvi comes back to his home in Pune, he is welcomed by his beautiful and dutiful wife Simran, Nyra Banerjee. Things are absolutely smooth between the couple. Until one day Urvi accidentally spots Selena in the same mall wherein he has gone for shopping with his wife Simran. That very sight of Selena freshens up his one-night stand with her, which, in turn, gets translated into his desperation to meet her again. Thereafter begins his unending quest to hunt down Selena from the length and the breadth of the world. Amidst all this, Urvi gets extremely busy with his company's big-budget event of a product launch. It is here where he gets introduced to his rich client Adhiraj Kapoor, Khalid Siddiqui, and his family, which takes the daylights out of Urvi. The mysterious lady Selena is none other than Ambar, wife of Adhiraj, who, along with their young son Jahan, Rehan Pathan, and Adhiraj's father Raghav, Kanwaljit Singh, stay in their posh villa in Koregaon Park, Pune. Urvi loses interest in his job and wife and stalks Selena, Ambar. His colleague David, Ninad Kamath, advises him to forget Ambar in order to save his marriage, but he ignores his advice. Urvi tails Ambar continuously. Being fed up, she asks him to leave her alone and forget whatever happened between them as one night stand, but he refuses to do so, and Urvi haunts her so much that he reaches their home and embarrasses Ambar. He rapes Simran, uttering Selena, Ambar's name. She picks up a fight with him, and on the pretext of dropping him to his office, she races their car in the busy street, asking Urvi to confess as to who is Selena and about their affair. He is terrified due to the rashly driven speeding car and admits to Simran about the illegitimate affair with Selena. She drops him on the roadside and tells him that it's all over between them. He returns home and begs her to pardon him for his folly, but Simran is firm in refusing. Ultimately, Ambar calls Urvi to a spot on the highway to inform him that he should forget whatever happened between them and leave her alone. Urvi blames her for his marriage turmoil, but she retorts that he was himself responsible. When Urvi threatens her that he would reveal the secret to Adhiraj, she informs him that she would do so herself irrespective of the consequence. She leaves him alone brooding about his future. The film ends with Urvi quitting his job and moving ahead in life in search of a new beginning.